The enduring appeal of the show is, I think it's a gang thing for me. It's no surprise to me that the contestants on Taskmaster, who largely film all their tasks separately, end up like firm friends, and you know, WhatsApp groups get formed. And, and I think that's wonderful, because I think it is a gang show, and I think it's a non-malicious show. And you know, there are a lot of there are other shows that are perhaps not quite so kind when they put people through trials or tests, and I hope that this is inclusive and we're all laughing together. I mean, obviously we're laughing at people, I know that, but it's in a kind, family way. You know, I've done a lot of panel shows, and I think that you tend to bring a version of yourself to those shows, and they're great, don't get me wrong, I'm not being snobbish about panel shows, they're brilliant, you know, I've had a great time on them, but I think you do, if you know the format, you bring that version of yourself, and with this show you can't do that, because this show picks away at the layers of a person. You know, one of the secrets, I think, is that people think we've decided things and we know the way it's going to go, and it's not. It's all judged. And I am genuinely stressed in the studio about whether I've made the right judgment call. It really doesn't make you focus on your life a bit when you're backstage going, I'm not sure whether I judged that, you know, that and knocking the ducks off a fence thing. I don't know whether I was fair in my judgment of it. I mean, it's a metaphor for the futility of life in many ways. Subservience and compliments. A lot of people, you know, like sometimes there's a task where they have to bring me a gift, and a lot of people would recognise that this is an entertainment show and that I'm playing a role, and you know, their responses to the prizes would be based on what's the most entertaining. But mine isn't. Mine is genuinely, if I like the prize, if it flatters me in some way, that's what wins. I mean, it absolutely brings out the worst in me, this show. Just a shallow, yeah, sort of, it's turned me into Trump. It's turned me into a more eloquent Donald Trump. A less racist, more eloquent Donald Trump.
Is that a bad thing?
A less loathsome piece of shit.